It's gonna happen this time.
What's happening? This is Avidan. This is episode 40. Welcome back to the episode 40 of the Chillcast. We had a few minor technical difficulties, but third time's a charm. Thank you guys for coming. This is our 40th episode. We are 12 episodes away for doing this for a full year, so we definitely appreciate you guys viewing for all this time. It is surely appreciated. We have a fun topic tonight, and we got a load of topics to talk about. We're going to go ahead into the introductions. I know I'm rushing because we're late. What's going on, Rob? How you been, bruh?
Coolin', man. It's your man Rob Regal, gaming and culture, representing for gaming and the entire culture. That goes for gaming, mobile tech, music, battle rap, whatever it is. You can come talk to me about it. What it do with you, Avidan?
Man, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm really upset that twice that I messed this thing up.
This is the third time we've done the intro, y'all.
Yeah, it is.
We accidentally went live on Twitch twice. So I know people on Twitch is looking like, who are these bandits talking to us right now? This ain't even his night to be on here. But
oh, man.
We're here now.
So we're late. So it is what it is. You can see if you got the Spawncast shirt on. I'll advertise that later. Put the link in the description. Why is this camera blurry? This camera's all blurry, getting in my way. But yo, Rob, what you been playing this week, man? You've been playing a lot of games, actually.
Yeah, this week I played Chrono Trigger. I played 2K. I played the Stanley Parable, which y'all was around for in that joint. And yeah, that's been the 3 games I've really been playing: 2K, Chrono Trigger, and the Stanley Parable. If you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, then you've already seen these videos. I dropped 4 videos over the past 7 days. Go ahead, subscribe, check those out. More content coming every day, if not every other day.
Gotcha. All right, so next up on the list, we got the homie, Annex Revolution, rocking that Spawncast shirt, Turbo Edition. I see you.
Yeah, it's a very nice shirt. Yeah, Annex Revolution, YouTube. Been playing Final Fantasy 9 this week. Want to get that done.
How far are you?
Game. How far?
Yeah.
I'm about 7 hours in or so. But I also grinded for about an hour to get to level 20 at Line Bloom.
Nice.
At the beginning.
Nice.
So, yeah, so far, just not as good as Final Fantasy 10.
Relax. Relax.
10 is trash.
I gotta troll.
10 is
Thanks
trash.
for having me on as always.
But nice. All right. So we got your player 2.
What up?
What up?
It's been a good week. I'm on call this week, so I actually didn't even know if I was gonna be able to do the show tonight because I got stuck on a call till about 6:30 or 7 the night. But as far as what I've been playing, Beat Saber finally got that first DLC pack for the PlayStation, so I've been playing new songs, which is great because I'm getting tired of playing the same 20 songs every day. And then also I bought two Switch games this week. One that was pretty bad, and one that was really good. I got Windjammers, which I streamed earlier before the show started, and then I streamed Rico the other night, which I was super excited for. But it's so fantastically buggy that it's not great. It's not great.
Sounds tragic. Sounds real tragic.
It was tragic. I'm scarred.
How much did you spend on that?
23, because I had the Gamers Club unlocked. It's only a $30 game, and believe me, it plays like a $30 game.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
No, I had such high, like, it's a cool premise. It's a neat idea, procedurally generated first-person shooter where you burst through doors, get bullet time for a short second, then try to clear rooms. It's fun, but the online didn't work. I tried to play with Russ Lyman. We couldn't get a connection after we tried for like 20 minutes, and then it's just really buggy, horrible UI, and it's just not one of my favorite purchases of the year.
I bet. It sounds like a very horrible experience.
Yeah. Rax is right.
Return it?
Rax it?
No, I can't return it. That would be awesome.
Sounds like GameStop.
Yeah.
So guys, I did something really ghetto. Streamlabs is not pulling up the chat, so I just minimized the screen, just put it all the way to the side, so I can see the chat and you guys on the same screen now without going back and forth. Yeah. Ghetto times.
OBS Studio.
No! Yo, we got Sincere in the house. Welcome back, dude.
My guy, I appreciate the invite.
All day. I had to get you on for this week because I saw we talk about Anthem. Then I saw we was gonna be talking about Take Two. I was like, you know what? This sounds like something that Sincere
Yeah,
would like
it's
to
up-
talk about.
Definitely up my alley. Definitely up my alley. I have quite a bit of knowledge about Anthem.
Yeah.
About that game, but yeah, man. I think for the invite, man, it's always a pleasure talking to y'all. It's a fun night.
All day, man. How did
That
you?
last topic too. That last topic got my.
We're gonna have fun with that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
We're gonna have fun with that one. But what you been playing this week?
This week I finished Resident Evil 2 finally.
Word.
Yeah, both acts, Leon's, and then the second run with Claire.
Nice.
The Division 2. That's it.
Nice.
Actually, I had the Division 2 on that. This guy has been standing here in one place for the last 10 minutes. I'm surprised nobody shot him. But
Did you get it for PlayStation?
I got it for PlayStation and PC, but I got the PC version for free because I had like one of them RX 580 things that come with a bunch of games, and
I got you.
I actually bought the one for PS4 because I had some guys that said they would play it in PS4. So usually I just go where a bunch of people say are they gonna play it. So
Yeah, I picked it up for PS4 earlier, so I'll have to update you up on there.
yes,
Learned some things.
Nice.
Simple game. It's not. It's not
Nice. So I've been playing Final Fantasy VII modded still. Been playing Breath of the Wild, and I've been playing Breath of the Wild Master Mode. That game is relentless. Playing that game in hard mode,
I bet.
Yeah.
But I will say this: you can't play that game when you're sleepy because you will fall asleep. Like that when it's so quiet. Like Saturday when I was trying to play that game, I was nearly falling asleep. It was even Saturday or a few days ago. I forgot what day it was.
Bro, that was the other day.
That was the other day. See,
like
my days are running into each other. But that was the other day, and I was almost falling asleep. The minute I put on Final Fantasy VII, I'm wide awake. So, in fact, wasn't that last night?
I just said it was the other day.
Yeah,
Like,
it was last night.
It just happened. I was there.
In fact, you commented on it too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. But we're gonna go ahead and go in the chat, say what up to you guys. We got D-Dub in the house. What's going on, D-Dub? We got Nicholas in the house. What's going on, Nicholas? Dave Gaming in the house. Nuts! What's going on, homie? How you been, dude? It's been a long time since I've seen you here. Jakin, what's good, dude? What's good? We got Rax in the house. What's good, Rax? And we got Chris Levi's in the house. Sebastian's in the house. G5's in the house. G5's in the lobby. So what's good, guys? So we got quite a good amount of people in the house. We're going to talk about these topics. Let's start off with Anthem. Now, for those of you who don't know, players wanted to boycott Anthem because of a glitch that revealed there might be a way that you don't necessarily have to do so much grinding to level up in the game. And I'm going to pass the mic over to Sincere first with this topic because he actually did a really good review about Anthem. But the players wanted the boycott between the 11th and up until today because they're tired of EA just trying to force players into grindy aspects of a game. It feels like Star Wars Battlefront 2 all over again to them. So players are tired of it, and that's what they was threatening.
Actually worse than that. That was light compared to this. But
yeah, go ahead.
I mean, most of these games, looter shooters, they're grindy.
Yeah.
Whether you're playing Borderlands, Division 2, they're grindy games. You're going to do a lot of the same things over and over and over again to get better loot. So that's to be expected. But once you reach a certain level, you should be getting better loot. You should not be getting the same loot you're getting as a lesser player with lesser experience.
Yeah.
And there was early on, there was dropping good stuff. You were getting, grandmaster weapons and then they patched the game and they weren't there anymore. Then you were getting uncommons and commons again. It's just weird things. Then they patched it again and then they put some of it back and then they tweaked it a little bit more. So it's never consistent. So the people that are in the end game right now, they don't really have a good sense of how loot is dropped in this game. So if you're doing the strongholds and things of that nature, you really don't know what you should have a sense that when you do such a feat, you're playing on Grandmaster's hard, it's difficult, you're going to get a decent amount of loot.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not happening. So it's a looter shooter without loot.
That's not good.
No, it's not. And then, you know, couple that with the fact that the Division 2 just came out, I see a lot of people putting that game down. I put it down. I played it for like 40 hours. So I understand why people want to boycott it. Especially if you spent that much time, because my 40 hours is nothing. I know a guy that put in almost 100 hours. And he's just hurt because he's like, man, I didn't get anything. You know, and then, you know, this is one of those games where, you know, you get the armor, you look different. You know, it's cosmetics and stuff in the game. They do charge you for that. But, you know, it's not like, I don't know, it's just not fulfilling. So it's a looter shooter where you're not fulfilled by the loot that you get. At least I'm not. And I think that's why people are upset with it. So.
Yeah, that's not a good position to be in for like a lifestyle type game. And, I mean, and that's the thing. Like, again, I'll go back to that article that was on, I think it was GameSpot like a few weeks ago. That like it was a big gamble for BioWare, anyways, because they were launching right when they were going to get major competition from the Division 2, which from everything I've read so far is getting really solid reviews. And they're saying it's pretty much an improvement on the original in every way. And then, you know, then they have to deal with the Apex Legends, not to mention Fortnite's still a juggernaut. And I know these aren't exactly the same games. They're not exactly looter shooters, but they are lifestyle type games that reward you for basically sticking with that game or saying they're like, hey, here's your reward for logging in, and you know, season 6 is coming up, get ready for that. So, you know, the fact that this very fundamental concept of making sure there's a solid end game for your most dedicated players, ostensibly people who will talk the loudest about your game and its merits or its detriments, is a real misstep. I mean, like, that sounds awful. Like, I can see why they want to organize a boycott. I don't think will be particularly effective. I mean, I'm sure that, you know, BioWare's listening to all of the feedback that they're getting and doing their best to balance the game appropriately, but will they do it at a speed that's going to please the player base? That's hard to say.
Exactly. D-Dub said, remember when people said, I can't wait for Anthem, that's going to be a great game? Goes to show every game when showed early has promise. Unfortunately, so many turn out to be trash.
No, I think the common thread here is EA. I think EA is
I mean, man, that's an easy, you know. Oh, it's EA, you know.
It's easy, but there's truth to it.
It's truth to it, but I think it's just the nature of what the game was trying to be. Like, it was trying to be like this halfway story RPG based looter shooter, and I just don't think you can do that. Like, it felt like you were playing two separate games at times. You got the times where you just walking around talking to people and they're talking about their life and stuff like that. And then you got the time where you're actually on the field playing the game. And I think more people would rather do that than talk to people. It's just that then you get to that point and, like I said, it just misses the mark in being a looter shooter, which is weird to me. Like, I don't know how that was, how do you miss that? How do you miss the loot in the looter shooter? It just doesn't make sense to me. So I remember when I had first, you know, had to start playing it, and I was telling people, "Hey, man, I think Destiny is a better game." And people were telling me,
you said that.
Like, I was.
You said that. It was you and BG were talking about that.
Yeah, they said I was crazy, and I'm like, "Look, man, nah, it's a better game. Like, it's a better made game. Like, it's built to be a looter shooter. This game, Anthem, is not. It felt like the focus went into the technical aspect of the flying in the open world and trying to get that to work properly, as opposed
instead of
to
just some good game mechanics, like good gameplay, good replay value.
Absolutely.
Because not to cut you off, I wanted to add to that. It's like you have when you're making an MMO, because that's basically what these loot shooters are. They're mass multiplayer onlines. And when you make a mass multiplayer online, you need to make a good sustainable end game. You need to make it so players want to keep playing when they reach the max stats. Players want to see how can they progress further. Players want to see, well, how can I continue to have fun after I did what was perceived to be the end-all be-all of the story mode. And that's another thing I heard. I think you even confirmed it itself. The story mode was lacking. It could have been more aspects to the story to make it more interesting in itself. Yeah. They could have based more on, put more stock into this game. Basically, honestly, when you got games like Apex Legends, you got games like Fortnite, you got other free games out to this point. What's the purpose of paying $60 for this game?
Right.
That's very true. In fact, I've questioned that myself. As a case for it, I look at the case like, what did I do? Fine, man. But I mean, I did get hours out of it, so it's there. That's the funny thing about Anthem. It's something there. there's like the bones of a game.
There's potential. There's definitely potential.
There's potential there. So maybe if they're able to release a second version of it, they're probably a fair better. You know, hearing the feedback, it just baffles me that with the Division and Destiny and Borderlands and all these other games that's out there, I just don't know how you missed the mark. It's just like you didn't take from these games. You know, that's the sign of a great creator is taking pieces from other creators, say, you know what, they do this good or they do that good.
Exactly.
And then putting it in the pot and making something for themselves. It looked like they didn't pay attention to anything anybody was doing and said, we want to make Iron Man without Robert Downey Jr. That's what we're going to do. And they went about doing that and forgot about everything else. Plus, I think BioWare wanted to make this, a BioWare game. They still kind of wanted to make a BioWare game while also pleasing the MMO or looter shooter factor of what they were trying to go for.
Right.
Yeah. In a way, and I hate to say this, but it does kind of remind me of Fallout 76 a little bit, where you have historically known for a strong single player experience, and then they try to branch out and do something new, and it doesn't quite work. And BioWare, I think, historically has been known as this developer that makes these really strong, narrative-driven, RPG-ish games. So for them to try to, step into an entirely new genre and then sort of keep so many elements of their previous work there, I think, probably not the best strategy.
Yeah.
Word.
Dig that.
Yo, Rob,
I don't play that game. I ain't got nothing to say. I
didn't play
y'all
it.
know, man.
I had no interest in the game from its reveal. So
I
really? Wait, so from that trailer that they showed, you was like, nah, man.
No, it was EA, so I didn't care.
Oh, it ain't had nothing to do with EA. It just didn't. It's not my type of game. Like I can look at the game and tell it's not really my type of thing. I'm not really into like shooters like that and everything. So my Twitch reflexes suck. Like that's really what it comes down to. Like you put me in the game where I gotta pull a trigger and aim properly, I'm either gonna be able to pull the trigger really fast and miss every shot, or it's gonna take me really long for me to hit the target. So
you are a good man for admitting that.
I'm
been like, nah, I'm good, man.
Dog. I didn't call enough L's in the COD to learn that one. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I learned that one a long time ago. The wild part is I'm about to actually stop trying out Apex Legends just to give it a try, I'm probably gonna die.
Let's go.
I'm gonna die.
Let's go.
Yeah, give it a try though. Give it a go. That game to me is fairly.
You can't lose with free. Like that's how I see what Apex. Like at least I'm not spending money on it, so I'm not really tripping on it.
You spend money. If you spend money to go online to get your behind whooped constantly, you gonna be upset.
I'm spending money for online anyway because you need online for everything with these consoles now. I can't even watch YouTube without spending the jank. So I might as well go ahead and get my $10 a month PS Plus and just go ahead and get killed a few times at Apex Legends while I'm working on other games.
See, that's why I play Apex right here on this computer.
Oh man,
you playing no PC?
Yes, I do.
Oh, we got to team up then. We got to get it together.
Bet. Let's do this. Let's do this. Nick's just downloaded on PC too, so
we all got to get together and play, man.
Most definitely. So
I'll consider
it. you got your laptop strong enough.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's strong enough.
I thought you were saying it ain't. Nah, my laptop
is
powerful, baby. This is my baby. This ain't work.
It is. Don't be a punk. Download it, bruh.
And no, it's not about whether my laptop can handle it. It's about how many L's am I going to take on
That's
one of
okay.
y'all
Don't be a punk. Don't be a punk.
I never got a stream, but if I die on one of y'all streams, it's a problem. now somebody gotta get shot because now that's evidence. Okay, like when what they say, gotta kill witnesses, free beard sticking out.
My beard sticking out.
My beard sticking out. It's evidence. We can't have that, young. It gotta go. That's all I'm saying.
I don't be minding, man. If I get bodied on stream, it is
what it is.
It usually makes for laughs, usually, but
it is what it is.
Laughing at me.
A laugh is a laugh, though.
Hey, man, that's not what Dave Chappelle says. Daniel Caesar didn't appreciate that. Anyway.
Oh man, Rob, let's go through some of these comments. Barrett X said I streamed Anthem a few days ago, and the story is just boring. Facts.
Yeah.
Stitch said Anthem looked like a crusty old dog turd to me.
Wow. Yeah, I seen that. I laughed to myself. Damn, that's harsh, man.
What up, Snow Buddy? D Dizzler said the story mode whack, the price tag whack, the in-game purchases whack, the fan base is whack. What did the fan base do to you, man? What did the fan base do to you, bruh?
The way he dressed, whack. The way he talk, whack. The way he can't hit a kickflip, whack. Me, I'm dope.
Oh man, E-Rich said, "Yeah, we're in here." Hashtag crowns up. What's going on, homie?
Hey, crowns up, crown gang, get up.
Rax the Great said Apex is fire. Definitely is. Ed Norton said repping that PlayStation. Tony says I can't afford paying $60 on PS Plus. Rax also said Sincere shirt is fire. Definitely is. Definitely it was a good day. See, E-Rich said himself. He said you can do it, Rob. Apex is the easiest battle royale out.
That's what I say right after him. That's what I say right after him. I responded to that.
He said, "Nah, young, I'm gonna die in Apex. I'm gonna
be bad. It's gonna be bad, dog. Y'all haven't seen the deaths that I deliver in a game like that. It's bad, bro. Y'all gonna actually feel bad for me. That's the wild part. Y'all gonna keep a straight face while it's happening. But as soon as we log off, we're like, yo, it's a shame what happened to him. It's a shame. I ain't never seen nobody get killed like that." We was only in there for 3 seconds. We just landed. How he die like that? How he die on impact? That's me. That's how it goes for me.
Broke your ankle.
That's why I don't play no Fortnite. Fortnite. That's why I don't play no PUBG. Yeah, Fortnite. Yeah, because I'm right by the fort. That's where they dropped my body. It was bad. Like it's sad in these streets for me in battle royales. It's not the move, and it's a first person battle. I suck at first person games. So it's just like you're taking the two worst genres of games for me, and you're saying, "Hey, Rob, go ride the bike. Go ahead. Don't worry about that bush over there. You're perfectly fine."
It can't be that bad, man.
Sebastian C was like,
"You doubt. You doubt.
It can't be."
I was struggling getting through doors on the Stanley Parable, yeah.
What?
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, he was.
You saw, I was struggling. Like,
he was.
Look, man, because that was my first time ever using keyboard and mouse controlling anything. I'm always
that's different though. That's so different.
It don't matter. It's just
that's such an adjustment for a gamer. It's
all a preview. That's all it is. It's just a preview of what's coming. That's all it is.
I think you would fare better with a controller, man, especially in Apex.
It's just an example. Shout out to Apex, man.
It sounds like we try and gas you in the
let's go
into dying. Yeah, I know.
Let's go ahead and keep it moving, guys, because I want to touch that last topic. I want to keep them all night.
Yeah. Let's go to it.
So, Sebastian C said, "Why buy these games at $60 when they're $30 the next month?"
Easy, you don't buy.
He's got a good point.
Yeah,
that's very true.
And Nicholas said there's only $45 on PS Plus for the year right now.
That's still a lot.
And Dave Gamer said, "I thought you didn't need PS Plus online to play free games."
You don't.
Yeah, you don't. I don't know.
Well, I understand you don't.
I don't know. I use too many consoles. I've been on my Xbox for the last 6 months. I'm just now switching back to my PlayStation, so I'm not sure. I thought you still needed at least PS Plus for the connection, but the game was free.
Okay,
I didn't think about that. I think he's right.
Yeah, we'll check in on that. What's going on, Yofi? What's going on, Geronimo? All right, so we're gonna go into the next topic, and that topic is Sony was rumored to be buying Take-Two games, and at the further research, that rumor is false. Yuji Nakamura, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, he stated that he spoke with Sony, and they stated that there's no truth in that. And somebody countered argumented with this whole thing and said, well, Sony doesn't confirm or talk about rumors. And the article I read made a great point about this. While this is true, when you talk about rumors like Crash being in Smash Brothers, that's a harmless rumor. When you talk about a company buying another company, this brings investors into the mix. Because Sony's stock went up 6%.
Yeah.
Just off that rumor. So when rumors like that are out, you got to be careful. Sony has to do some type of damage control or some type of confirmation like, yeah, yo, this is not us. So I definitely want to talk about that because I wanted to put that out there because I saw a lot of, fellow content creators talking about it and, this is just a rumor and I feel like this needs to be addressed. This is not something that's going to happen.
It was never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
Like imagine Take-Two making 2K exclusive to PS4.
Ooh, that was
Yeah.
Imagine all the
that's
money
the
you
thing.
lose in that. That's too much money to lose. Or making GTA PS4 exclusive. You're losing too much, especially after the rise of GTA Online. They're not going to cut off that much money.
Exactly.
Period. It's
But
not going to happen.
2K if this were real, 2K would be worse off if they were bought by Sony. It wouldn't make any business sense.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any business sense. It's bad enough they don't allow crossplay, but now if you're just going to leave it on one joint, then it's really bad. It's really bad because now you just like there's a lot of people on Xbox who buy 2K. You cut that source off, you're automatically bringing in half the money.
Hey, I'm on Switch and I bought 2K, so
Listen,
Like,
I
have
want
60 hours on 2K19 for Switch.
all I
How
want
many-
for my
how many
Nintendo
people
Switch
you play with
is
online on there?
All I want
I
is
don't play
Madden.
online.
There
Give
you
me
go.
Madden on the Switch and I'm happy. Okay.
That just gonna be like FIFA.
I just want Madden. We don't have a Madden game on the Switch yet. I'm upset
It's
about
gonna
that.
be like FIFA if you put it on
That's
there.
EA
fine.
though, and EA sucks. So
Listen,
Yeah,
that'll be the only EA game I support. It's
Yeah,
Madden.
I got a little football. That would make sense to me. I don't know why that's not on there. though.
Exactly. Give us some football.
But I'd prefer if they brought back NCAA because those games are more fun.
Facts.
Yep.
Bring.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Facts. Bring back NBA Street, young.
NBA Street was dope.
Please.
I mean, we're getting close. We're getting real close.
That sounds good. We've been
don't
close
think
for the past 4 years.
I don't think that's happening.
We need that. We need another Def Jam fight for whatever game.
That's definitely not happening. We
needs-
not even
Anyways,
gonna fight night.
2K is not being bought.
You know why? You know why they can't bring back the Def Jam fight games? Because none of these rappers look like they can fight these days.
They're gonna be swinging purses at each other.
Yeah, man.
And candy packs. And
I
stuff.
don't want to see Rich the Kid trying to fight in a video.
I don't want to
game.
see take whatever.
The Kid versus Young Thug.
Oh Lord.
No, I'm
See,
scared of Young
on the
Thug.
pole,
Let me get this right. I don't care how much women's clothes Young Thug wears. He will shoot you. That man is a real Suwu blood. That man is pyroed up. I'm good.
Will he fight you is the question, though.
Huh?
Will he fight you is the question. This is
I
fight.
have no doubt.
You're not in the division.
Part of joining the Bloods is you have to fight. You gotta survive a fight for like 3 minutes.
Not in certain places. Nah.
Oh nah.
But think of Rack said, but think of all the dresses you can buy as DLC.
Oh, that's a good point. You know what I'm saying? EA's not gonna cut off their bread, yeah.
That's crazy.
You gonna tell me EA not gonna let them put Young Thug in there and put some chiffon? It's DLC. Come on, son.
That's crazy.
Come on, dog. He gonna rock that dress. That joint gonna work. EA gonna get the money.
He gonna work that dress.
He gonna work that dress. You gonna think he on the runway? They gonna,
That's what I'm
get
saying.
that bread.
They gonna have New York Fashion Week as one of the levels.
Young Thug gonna throw a heel at somebody. I promise you, it's gonna be real, dog.
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
It's gonna be real.
But I was gonna say, anyone have anything they want to add to Take-Two?
I mean, when I heard the go ahead.
Go ahead.
No.
No, I was just gonna say, like when I heard the rumor, like it sounded like one of those things that was just gonna be categorically false.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what an incredible get it would have been for Sony, maybe. But how much would it have cost them to acquire a company like Take-Two? They're worth what, 3 or 4 billion or more, or something ridiculous. So I mean, I don't know, but I
still want to offset.
I don't know.
Still want to offset it.
I just couldn't see them doing it, but seeing Grand Theft Auto only on PlayStation, I'm sure they would love that. Not that Sony doesn't have plenty of exclusives already that in its wheelhouse.
They still not going to turn down that Xbox money. You know, how many people out there
Right.
buying shark cards and stuff. Nah, man. Like,
But see, I think that the reaction to the rumor by outlets that normally wouldn't react to something like this, I think there's a little smoke there where it was fired to where maybe when acquisitions of Take-Two came up and who can acquire them, Sony's name got thrown in a bunch that, you know what I mean, that of people that, because I heard Viacom, I heard a bunch of different suitors for Take-Two, which I don't even know why they want to be bought right at this point. So I don't know what the deal is behind that. But I do think that, where it's smoke, there was some, some fire. That mean there was some talks. I just don't think that Sony. I don't even think it was them thinking they'll lose money by having them on a singular platform. I just think that it was supposed to be a cash deal, and they ain't had a cash.
Right.
There's also the clickbait factor, though.
Well, yeah.
Drive a lot of clicks for these websites that wrote about this.
Oh yeah, a lot of YouTubers made their videos instantly.
You know, that's the reason to make a video. Like no one knows if it's true or not, and they're like, I seen so many videos that day about that.
Dog, What Culture Gaming was on it immediately. I was like, good lord, they just talked about it. How did y'all make a video this fast? It's crazy, man. Right. That's why I'm not built for the news stuff. I'm good. I'm good on that one.
But as for me, well, first I gotta read Rax's comment because it made me laugh. He said, "If New York Fashion was a stage, then ASAP Rocky got to be there."
Oh, easily. Easily. I don't think he's gonna throw a punch, but
you might fight him at the end.
Yeah, no, they're going to know that what's going to happen is he's going to show up, and then out of nowhere, ASAP Ferg is going to have to be the one to fight you. Ferg is the fighter. Rocky's not fighting nothing.
Nicholas said
Rocky's not fighting nobody.
Nicholas said, "Okay, it was false, but what if down the line, if the rumor was true, if Sony bought Take-Two?" I don't think it's happening ever, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen either. I mean, just a quick cursory glance at like the financial health of Take-Two. They don't have any long-term debt. I guess they've got some short-term liabilities that are somewhat of concern for investors, but by and large, they're a pretty low-risk investment for a lot of shareholders. So they're not hurting for money. They're not in a position where they have to sell. Like when I hear rumors that GameStop's looking for a buyer, I believe that.
Right.
Take-Two's looking for a buyer. I'm like,
that's all that matters.
That makes more sense. They look like they need somebody to buy them.
They need somebody now.
Take-Two?
They need somebody immediately.
Yeah. All these shark cards and VC selling?
Come on, man. Mamas are buying VC. That is depressing.
A lot of people buy VC.
I just wanted to be known if you bought VC, I feel bad for
you. When you buy a collector's edition of a game, you usually buy it because it comes with a cool steel book, maybe a statue or something like that.
Yeah.
When people buy the collector's edition of 2K, they buy it for VC.
I'm like, no. How about $60? That's what you get. How about that? That's
I went to the store that day because it came out the same day as Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that.
I saw all LeBron copies of it. They sold $100 version.
Amazon is stupid, and they get all that VC. They get ranked like 93 in like 2 weeks, and they hop in the Jordan Rex in it and still be trash.
Because
they don't got no basketball IQ. That's the trick to being good in 2K. It don't matter what you rank. Half the dudes I play with when I play in
you gotta play with homies too. You can't play with.
I play with randoms. I always play with randoms. But the thing is, I realize the higher the rank is, the worse the player usually is. Yeah, I realized that. Like I'm a 93, but like I'm actually good.
It's all these 11-year-olds with their parents' credit cards.
Yeah, that's what it comes. And some of it's just grown men that don't know how to actually play basketball.
I'm about to say there's a lot of grown ass men on there.
Yeah.
Grown behind men, grown booty men.
That's depressing though. So don't talk about those.
Yo, who wants to read Rax's comment? I'll let somebody else read that.
What did you say?
I'll let someone else read Rax's comment. It is hilarious.
Let me find it. Let me scroll. Rax the great. He got a few comments. Take-Two, I think we're done here. Sony, I got money in the bank. What?
Go back up. Go.
How far was it?
It's
Oh, it went down like this?
It went down like this, yeah.
It went down like this. Sony, Take-Two, we would like to buy you. Take-Two, $10 billion. Sony, hold up, you didn't let us finish. We would like to buy you a... Shut up, Shut up, Rax. Hey, Rax. You a timeout, dog.
That was a good one.
I am mad at that one.
That was good.
That was a good one.
How dare you disrespect T-Pain and Wisconsin? I'm not singing it. I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. I don't have auto tune on my mic. It's not happening. I can't.
Rax,
sing.
why don't you sing it? See, this is why Rax needs to be on the show some more, so you can sing it. That would have been perfect. That would have been an awesome highlight. And he's still singing it in the chat. but anyway, we're gonna move on to the last main topic before we get into this fun topic for the night, and that's Google Yeti, or the new Google console. Now, this has been in the works for a while. We actually talked about this on episode 5 of the Chillcast, and honestly, I'm just waiting to see what Google's gonna do. I'm not gonna count Google out because it's Google. I mean, Google owns YouTube, so I'm not gonna doubt their power. I'm not gonna doubt what they
Google should have at least a small grasp on what gamers would like.
They do. In fact, the Google Stream, the streaming thing, when you was able to stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey, or was it Odyssey? Or was it
Odyssey?
It was Odyssey. Okay, you was able to stream Assassin's Creed Odyssey almost flawlessly.
Well, I can.
Chrome. Like how like that? This is something that you would never imagine with the internet 5 years ago. So the fact that Google pulled this off, I'm not gonna doubt what they can do with a console. And even if it's a traditional console, you know, with the Nintendo Switch out, breaking the parameters of console gaming, and with the new Xbox system going to break the parameters of console gaming, Google may be a fourth player when it comes to the console game. So I want your guys' thoughts on this.
Google is your player 4?
Confirmed.
Look, dog. I'm waiting and seeing, man, because it's supposed to be all cloud gaming. Which
did they say the console was all cloud gaming?
I mean, that's what I had heard.
Because I know they were talking about the other day the Project X Cloud, where you play your Xbox games wherever you want to or whatever.
Yeah, that's from Microsoft, but for the Google one, I think it's supposed to be like that as well. And then what's my other thought? The controller that they showed, if that's supposed to be real, that controller is trashed.
Trash.
That's the only.
Supposedly, that controller was a mock-up. It wasn't real.
It should have been
mockery.
Should have been.
If it's
It's trash. That looks like an NES controller in 2019.
What they're trying to do though, they're trying to add like other controllers that you can use, like NX. I think you heard about this too, where you can use the Pro controller too.
Yeah, they did. They're adding the Nintendo Switch Pro controller and Joy-Con support to Google Chrome.
You know, it'd be great.
Which may be a sign for their console.
You know, it'd be great. Just coming out the gate with a good controller.
Yeah,
that would be nice. Instead of giving us the 2019 NES controller instead. That controller looks like it's going to give me carpal tunnel. That's what that controller looks like. It looks like I'm going to get, like, every time I.
What happened to wait and see?
Every time I see that Google controller, my wrist does this. It makes this cracking sound right there. That's what it does. Every time I see that joint, it is disgusting. I don't want it. Give us a good controller. Give us some good games, and you might be good in my book. If not, you're gonna go down as the new Apple Pippin. That's it.
You're gonna go down as the Ouya.
I'm glad I was not the only one who thought about the Pippin.
Oh yeah, man, it's definitely Apple Pippin.
Scott Pilgrim said if the Google console doesn't have physical games along with everything else, it's DOA.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that.
It depends on what they bring to the table.
Yeah.
Plus,
if the games are good, the games are good. The physical games are not needed. That's been proven. Heck, the last 10 years of mobile gaming, like, physical games aren't really needed. All that matters is, are the games good?
You know what? We're gonna have this discussion too. I know we talked about it briefly. We talked about it a little bit on the last future Chillcast episodes ago, but if we really go into an age of all digital, which it seems inevitable now, but we go into an age of all digital gaming, is that really a bad thing? Because for me personally, I'm somebody who's noticing the gradual progression towards that area. And I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys notice now, when you buy physical games now, you don't get instruction manuals anymore.
Nope.
That used to be a thing. That used to be a thing that I love about
That's
games.
why.
If you
that's
buy
why I
games
don't
from
buy
NIS
physical games
America.
no more.
Yeah.
I haven't bought a physical game in like 2 years. I don't, because for what? You're gonna give me a case, you're gonna give me a disc. When I put the disc in, I'm still gonna have to wait for the game to install. It's not like you just putting the game in and you can just play it right then. That would be a benefit. But since that's not the case anymore, you still gotta wait for it to install. I can just download it, go to work, come home, it's already installed, and play the joint. And I don't gotta deal with finding space on where to put the game case. Now, if it came with an instruction manual, a map, all that type of stuff like they used to, that'd be a selling point. But they don't do that no more. It's like buying CDs. Like, imagine buying a physical CD and it don't come with the booklet with all the writers and thank yous and all that. And
It's
that's
got
why
bad
everybody
marketing,
streams.
Nice.
Everything look like a Kanye album now. Huh?
Yeah, like it's no point.
Rax
It's no point.
Rax
Instruction booklet.
made an awesome point though. Rax made an awesome point. He said, "Look at the Wii Shop. Can you download the Wii Shop on the Wii Shop anymore? What if your Wii breaks? So what if, like, let's just say 10 years from now, and they discontinue the PS4, the Switch, and Xbox One? Will you be able to download those digital games over again?
I mean, you still have a hard drive in there.
But what if
Maybe.
that breaks? He said,
And truthfully, I mean, like, Microsoft, I don't think they get enough credit for their commitment to backward compatibility. I mean, like, yeah,
There you
Sony
go.
and Nintendo have both done it to some degree for a generation or two back, perhaps. I mean, yeah, I was playing, or you could get like Fusion Frenzy, this sort of, lesser known title from the original Xbox that I can play on the Xbox One X. And I have to say, like, in terms of the question that you're putting forth, like, is it good? Is it bad? It's a little bit of both. Like, something magical happened earlier, right? Like, I was out to lunch, and I got a notification on my phone that said, hey, Just Cause 4 is now out on Game Pass. Do you want to go ahead and install it? And I was like, yeah. And I started installing it on my Xbox, and by the time I got home, it was ready to play.
That's the upside of it.
Boom.
That's the upside of it. And that, hold up. I gotta put myself on screen. I'm sorry. Nintendo, do this. Do this. Wait, where's my phone at? Nintendo, is that easy? You see that? Hold up. You know what? I'm gonna bring it out. You guys are gonna see it. This is a little moment I have. You see this app right here that says Nintendo Switch Online, Nintendo? Add the eShop to this. Trust me, it will work out well.
You can buy the games online already though on their
okay.
store.
So to your point, you want me to go on a Google Chrome on my browser, type in Nintendo Switch, go to line, and navigate through those games instead of just going through the app by itself.
Well, I mean, what's the big difference? The only difference is you're doing one extra step, and you can actually just add that. You can add that web page to your home screen.
It's more than one extra step.
It's not one extra step if you add the web page to the home screen.
You're dedicated.
I am.
You're
Because
dedicated.
I did.
Now,
I bought a game on the
now let me
from their store, and it was downloaded on my Switch.
Now let me ask you, in terms of marketing, is that fair to what the golden rule of marketing is? Make everything easy for your consumer.
No, it's not.
Okay. Then.
I'm just saying. You can.
All I'm saying is make it for your consumer so it's a lot easier for them. Because if you put that on the Switch app, then that gives your app more credence. It makes the app more valuable. That's where I'm going at this. Make the app more valuable. The app is pointless right now. Huh?
I don't think they care about the app that much.
Trust me, they do.
I'm about to check right now. Don't mind me. Also, shout out to Nicholas in the chat, who's a new $1 Patreon on my $1 patron on my Patreon. Shout out to you, dog. Just saw that notification.
That's what's up. Thanks, Nick. I'm gonna read through some of these comments because we got a lot of people talking to. Scott Pilgrim said a few things too. He said, "If gaming is all digital, that's when I quit future gen console gaming and I'll just play prior console and games." E-Rich said, "You buy a physical game, you're getting nothing but the case and a disc. Some games will give you a map and something that, but that's rare."
Facts.
Discard says a lot of games come with all those things. Rack said it's good to try games, bad to own them. I get that. That should be a better service these days. You don't get that all around, especially where I'm at. GameFly, I might do GameFly these days. Let's see. D-Dub said The messed up thing is that digital should be way more reliable and potentially storing these games for eternity over physical games which degrade and break or scratch, corrupt, etc. Snow Bunny said, honestly, I used to worry about physical media going all digital till I realized everything cycles. When I was a kid, vinyl records was going out of style. Now vinyl records are back popular. That is actually a very good point.
Well, I don't know if they're popular. Popular is the wrong word.
Like going back popular.
Because
I get what
like a a thing. Like,
but I get what she's going. It's like you can see them more now. Like you can find them more.
It's like niche. It's like when young people get hip to some old, and it's like, that was actually dope. So then it becomes a market for it. I don't think vinyl is popular. Like when I was a kid, people had cassettes, but I knew people that still had 8 tracks. An 8-track is huge, bro. It's the biggest cassette, like a VCR tape that you put in your car. Nobody wants them. But then you had like people that was like, no, man, I got some 8-track. This is when I used to be in the studio and dudes would come in with crates of like, old records and like, yo, I got 8 tracks here. I'm like, what are you doing? No, but I have one. You know what I'm saying? Like it was some cool thing, but I don't think it's popular. What's popular is Apple Music. That's popular. That's what you call it.
I recant my statement. You got me. I recant my statement entirely. You're right. You're absolutely right. I recant my statement. I didn't even think about it like that until you broke it down. I'm like, okay, you got a point there. So you're right.
I mean, that still creates a future where there's hope for physical media. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I like her point though, because it's like it takes away from the doom and gloom of physical media going away permanently. But let's go into some more. Let's see. Maybe Chris Levi. I didn't read all of his comments today. Gaming is going like movies and music is going slower, but going all digital, and I see the good and the bad of it. Okay. Sebastian C said, honestly, the Wii shop shutting down doesn't matter. There's better ways to play most of the games on there. Excuse me. And I think he said something else. And the exclusives aren't even that good.
What exclusives is he talking about?
On the Wii shop that before it shut down.
The Wii U shop?
No,
No,
the Wii shop.
Okay.
The one that shut down.
I'm still trying to figure out how to add this eShop to my Nintendo Switch app.
You see, you can't. That's what I'm saying.
You add it to your home screen.
Yeah, you see. Look at you, Rob. You've been here for 5 minutes trying to figure that out.
Yeah.
See, you see my point. You see how confusing?
I didn't say your point was wrong. There are ways to navigate it.
But Tony was like, question: did you know that the Switch was the best-selling console for February 2019 according to the NPD group? I did not know that, but I'm not surprised because
it sounds about right.
Yeah, because right now the Switch is just accelerating in sales, and they're preparing for what's going to come throughout the year. Jakin said, are VHS tapes popular? No.
Nah.
Yo, Chips, what's good, homie? He said, just drop in to say what's up. Can't hear anything, but no, this is a dope podcast straight from the jump. Appreciate you, man. Hope you're having fun in Seattle. Right now, you guys, Chips is out in Seattle doing his thing. He's at a con right now out in Seattle. So he's on the West Coast right now, having a lot of fun over there. So make sure you bring back something, dude.
Don't tell Chips to bring something back, because if you bring something back, it's not going to be legal. He was so excited in my stream talking about how he was going to go out there and get smiggity. Nah, dog. Don't bring nothing back. You can't get on the plane with that, Chips. It's not possible.
Hey, man.
I'm trying to tell you, dog.
He's gonna watch this later and be laughing.
Unless he's beating Siegel on the low. That's the only way I believe he's going to get from Seattle back to New York with that.
We're gonna.
Nah, you gotta keep the fun there, man.
Yeah, man. What happens in Seattle stays in Seattle.
Let's see. Bad Latency said the thing about streaming, all it takes is loose access to everything is to get banned. Tony said, final question. Since Nintendo has been tweeting Astral Chains for 3 weeks, do you think we'll be seeing a finalized trailer and TV commercial during after E3? More than likely. And thanks, Tony, for that. So, all right. Does anyone else have anything they want to add to that topic before we get into this fun topic? Because I wanted us to get some real time in for this one.
One of the things that I did want to say about, at least about purely digital, is I think it's interesting. Did you guys hear about the Xbox Maverick that's going to be launching?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like that's like the first, because we've seen like consoles before that don't necessarily take physical media, right? But lesser known. But this will be like the first offering from like one of the big three that really takes no physical media, except for I think didn't Sony do a handheld? I thought that didn't take conventional Vita game. Well, no, I guess the PSP.
The PSP Go
No,
did not.
No, it took the games. Never mind.
Did not take physical media. The PSP Go didn't take physical media.
Right. This will be like the first major home console that we've seen that
And we
doesn't
saw how the
take
PSP Vita did, right?
The Vita did.
Okay.
The Vita.
That's unnecessary and hurtful.
Vita.
Ridiculous.
You guys know it was coming. A shot.
You're
was
getting
coming.
your Vita. Your birthday's coming up, sir.
A
Be
shot
ready.
was coming. You guys,
Avidan, let's go, baby.
Yeah,
Turn up.
Persona 4 Gold with a new Vita.
you guys knew a shot was coming at one point during this whole entire live stream, so we can go on now.
That's why I have to drink.
But nah, you got a point about the Maverick though, because I actually read about the Maverick earlier today. I was like, huh. So this is a thing now.
Yeah.
Definitely a thing.
This is a thing. So this last topic is a fun topic that I said I felt the need to talk about because all of us are content creators. You guys are either viewers, some of you are content creators, some of you are influencers. A lot of you basically use these platforms to communicate with each other on a daily basis. And when Facebook and Instagram shut down pretty much for the entire day, it kind of got me thinking more into some things I was thinking about towards the end of last year, and that's really owning your own media, owning and having your platform. And I really want to pose a question to you guys in the chat and to the entire Chillcast, and that is, are you really an influencer if you don't have a platform outside of social media? Because in my opinion, in my personal opinion, you're about as relevant as a substitute teacher if you don't have your own platform outside.
I don't know if that's true.
That's
I see where you're coming from.
That's a little extreme.
No, because some substitute teachers are dope. That's what I'm saying. Some are dope.
Don't try to clean it up with that.
No, it is.
Don't
You
try
know
to clean it up with that.
You're all right. I'm going by the general sense and not by the, the some norms. I'm not going by the little side. Is that Rax coming in here?
It is Rex.
Oh boy. Well, this is gonna get interesting. It's gonna get
He
real.
came here strictly to sing T-Pain.
What is wrong with this dude? Really? Really, Rax?
Yes.
Rax?
Avidan. That's a good one.
April 19th, people.
man.
Be ready.
Rax?
Oh man.
Yo, Rax, we gonna fight at too many games. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo,
we gonna
good.
fight.
Oh man.
He just literally came in to do that.
I support it. I respect it.
So good.
That was wonderful.
But anyway, the whole thing is, like I'm saying, like I want to pose that question: are you really an influencer if you don't have a platform outside of social media?
Yes.
Yes.
Some of the best influencers in the game, you don't ever see them. Facts.
Okay.
I could name some people right now and you would not know who they are, but they are major players in the entertainment industry.
So that's what I'm saying. But they have a your answer. They have a platform.
They have a platform, but when that's what I'm saying.
You don't have
when Instagram and Facebook went down, like these people don't like you mainly see these people on Instagram. If you do see them.
But they have a
when
physical
Instagram
media.
and Facebook went down, they kept moving the same way.
But that's what I'm talking. I'm not yet. So they're outside of it. They're the people I'm saying we should be, because I'm saying they have a.
I go outside the house. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm saying they have a platform.
Oh yeah, I leave the crib.
They have a physical. They have a physical. If you have a that was one of the points I was going to bring up.
But I mean that all depends on what it is you're trying to accomplish too. Because okay, say hypothetically, we're talking about we're influencers as far as gaming goes, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know how much I can influence if I don't have the internet as far as gaming goes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in my community, yeah, because I mean, like I help run a gym. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an influencer in my community.
There you go.
That's kind of like, I don't know, because that's a
but that's what I'm saying.
You know,
I want to say let me clarify this. Let me give some more points. I'm speaking solely on you put all your stocks into social media only. You don't have your own website. You don't have a physical point of contact where people could reach you. You don't talk to people outside of social media and set up contacts and set up meetings and everything where you are still getting things done. All of your point of contacts rely heavily on social media.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't think you're making the point of are you or are you not an influencer, but rather are you an influencer who's in a good position if you don't
basically no. I'm saying what I'm saying is right. Are you an influencer?
Avidan's not even noticing that Nick is here.
I know Nick is here, but I gotta finish the point. What up, Nick? I was in mid speech. What up, Nick?
Avidan was talking trash this entire time.
I thought you was gonna skip over him because he was light skinned. I thought that's all.
Oh, word!
Messed up. Listen. We'll talk about Childish Gambino afterwards, okay?
Right, whoa. Oh, y'all ain't see the picture. Y'all ain't see the picture of Nick back in the day.
Whoa,
literally just like Childish Gambino. Literally just like him.
Nah.
You did.
But nah. Wells, what I'm getting at is, if you put all your stocks into just your Instagram, your Twitter, and you are not putting no stock into anything else, basically putting all your eggs in one basket, are you truly an influencer?
Yes.
I mean, because you still influencing, like that still happens whether you putting your eggs in that basket. Yeah. You just use that platform to do the influencing.
Right. So what if
the platform go down? You gotta be creative. You gotta think.
You gotta find another way.
Yeah. So what happens if
a true influencer will find another way?
So I'll give you that. So let me give you some examples here, because you've seen some things happen. You see horror stories, everything happen all the time. Let's just say there was a case study where someone lost 600K subscribers on YouTube overnight. And it's like you have even no access to even try to gain them back outside of maybe a Twitter following that probably is a fraction of your following on YouTube. So how do you get in contact, or how do you remain in contact with those people? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, I mean, you just follow the words of Aaliyah and you dust yourself off and try again.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that happen. People have lost their subscribers. They lost their channels. Some of them deservedly so. And, they started back over and got a whole new channel. And honestly, if you're the influencer that you're supposed to be, those people, when they notice that your channel is gone, they're going to go try to find you.
They're going to try to find you.
There you go.
Perfect example, Etika. There you go. Like, he lost his channel, and the moment he popped back up with a channel, he don't even keep videos on public, and he has back up to like hundreds of thousands of subscribers on there. Right. He just does random streams whenever he wants and gets like $100 to $500 donations when he streams. Like, his influence is already strong. It doesn't matter, because he's that much of an influencer that if something knocks him back, he can get right back to where he was because he did his job of influencing.
And like I said, I hear all that, and that's why I said I wanted to bring this conversation, because I saw over 40,000 tweets about Facebook and Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's because Instagram is crack. We already know that.
So
just crack.
Instagram is crack. Instagram went down, and Bama was like, "Man, it just keep calling me. It's not me."
But here's the thing: there's a lot of people who put a heavy stock. There's people who run their businesses straight through Instagram, and they use Instagram as a point of contact to leverage to their website, because in many cases, a lot of people aren't trained in SEO and enough to bring enough traffic to their website otherwise. So my question, and I'm just bringing this up because I don't want us to become naive to think that Google or YouTube can't happen the same way one day.
Of course.
I'm bringing up.
YouTube's gone down for like 2 days.
Remember when that YouTube went down for what? Exactly. How long did YouTube go down that one day?
It was a few hours. It was like an
hour. Remember the few hours? Like, and people were
tripping
about it. Like,
I had nothing to watch.
Yeah, YouTube was dead.
And that's why I wanted to bring, I wanted to bring this topic up to you guys, because I'm like, in those situations, what is an influencer to do? Now, many of you have brought up some good points. You know, people still, you know, Rob, you still go outside, make some contacts, get some outside work done.
Go live on Twitch.
Go live
on my Twitter.
Go live
be in my Discord. There's a lot of options. If you're doing what you're supposed to do and covering your bases, you always have another.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you're not covering your bases, you're not the influencer. You shouldn't have influencer nowhere in your title.
Exactly.
Right, like you have other means other than just one platform. Like if you're just straight on YouTube only, or you're straight up on Instagram only or Facebook only, like first of all, you're kind of making yourself a one-trick pony. Like you got to be somewhere else. That's why I know most of us have multiple places where you can find us, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, Instagram. It's there because in case that happens, I mean, and that's the smart thing to do. If you were just on Instagram only, I mean, that's on you. You know what I mean? Like, that's just the way it is.
So, and like I said, that seems common knowledge to us, but I had
somebody's going to watch this and learn better from it. Yeah.
And that's the thing. That seems like common. That may even seem common knowledge to the people who are in the chat right now. But when I see over 40,000 people freaking out,
you know, real talk, I didn't even know.
Me neither. That's the thing. My wife had to tell me.
Oh, I knew.
Like I didn't even know Facebook went down. I didn't even know Instagram went down. Like I didn't even know. So
I definitely knew because I had just dropped a video and I couldn't post my little highlight video from the joint until.
Well, that's different. That's different. You knew because
you was working. That's why
you were working, and
I couldn't drop off my usual Instagram likes the youngins I follow. Like I'm trying to follow the ladies and drop my likes off, and I can't do that. They're expecting my daily hearts. Like how can I?
Your daily hearts.
You know what I'm saying? Like
this guy.
You feel me?
This man said daily hearts.
I can't answer my Instagram DMs. Like, you know, I gotta be like, hey, I got a text to be like, hey, you know, DM Twitter me. You know what I'm saying? Twitter DM me. You know, I can't do it on there. It's not possible.
I was on Audible during that time. I was listening to books.
I think I was at work.
I was at work listening to books at the time. I was like,
I think I was at work when that happened.
I was too busy not having an Instagram to care.
Yo, NXP, you're on the same boat, bro.
You mean you're realize that even though Facebook was down,
when I didn't see, I have a Facebook, and when I was on it, it worked fine. I didn't even know that
you couldn't post.
I think it was for the people who was trying to post things.
You couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't post images on Instagram or Facebook.
Because yesterday, one of the
so you just couldn't upload nothing.
One of the content creators I streamed twice on Facebook yesterday, and they were doing it just fine.
Yeah, some people couldn't. A lot of people couldn't comment on just regular stuff.
It just wasn't there. It was gone. When I put up Rob Regal GXE, Facebook.com Rob Regal GXE, it just said Rob Regal Gaming Culture. No pictures, no posts, no nothing. It was just
this is the most wounded I've ever seen Rob.
You guys saw it
was done. Thanos got my page, and that's what happened. Thanos was like, and it was a
he said Thanos.
Rax said Nick stunting with the Markiplier background.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want me to do? I told y'all the last podcast I was stepping my game up. I was getting something going in the background.
Yeah, I had
stepping his game up, copying one of the bigger YouTubers.
When we sign off from the Chillcast today, Nintendo is going to be like, bye-bye.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Nick's going to disappear and do what he got to do. But yeah, I just wanted to drop that on. Anyone else have anything else they want to add to that?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I understand, like, the platform is important, right? And that's the thing. Not every platform caters to the same type of content for the same type of audience, right? Instagram is heavily visual. If you're a blogger, you're not going to be putting your content on Instagram exclusively. YouTube, obviously, great for video content. Tumblr, great for visual content. I mean, you know, different platforms serve different needs from a content perspective. But then also, like, while I understand what you're saying about, you know, are you truly an influencer if you haven't covered your bases and sort of diversified your efforts to make sure that if you lose out on one platform, i.e. that platform collapses on itself, like MySpace, or whether something goes wrong with your account, or some catastrophic failure causes you to lose everything in this one area, do you have these sort of redundant backups in place? And I think that's important. But I think the other piece of it too is, you know, you want to own the attention, right? Like right now, the reason these platforms are successful, the reason that you have influencers that are making more money than A-list celebrities in some cases just with an Instagram following is because that's where the eyes are. That's where the attention goes. And wherever the attention is, that's where the money is. So, you know, in that regard, you know, making sure that you have a strong enough connection with your audience so that if something goes wrong on one platform, that they're going to know to be like, hey, I should go check out this person's Twitter, or I should go see what's going on their Facebook page. You know, if you build a strong enough
creating a presence.
Let me give y'all an example, because you remember last E3 when we was all streaming and reacting to, you know, the Ubisoft conference and all those conferences. And remember, everybody who reacted to the Ubisoft conference got that copyright strike, and then they was just gone off YouTube for what was it, a 90-day ban from streaming on YouTube. And, you know, I got hit with that. Like, all I had at that time was YouTube. I didn't have no Twitch. I didn't have nothing for me to like build upon. And that taught me right then and there, you got to have a backup plan. You got to have something else, because if you don't got it, like all you have is this one thing, it's catastrophic for you. Like, and that's how I learned the hard way. It was like when that happened, I went to Twitch. The way I got to have Twitch, and I started having multiple ways for people to like get a hold of me or find me or get my name out there, because I knew that this one thing, if this goes down, I'm screwed. Like, that was the way I learned. That's the hard way I learned about it.
Do any of you guys have looked into IGTV?
Yes, I do have videos up on there.
Oh snap! IGTV.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have videos up on there.
IGTV is Instagram's video servicing, and you put up whole videos there. So
yeah,
you should look into
that.
The you know what, I have noticed
ratio was different though, but
I have noticed that Facebook is trying to compete with YouTube a little bit, because have you noticed the way they're doing their videos and stuff? Like, it straight up almost looks like YouTube. Like, if you upload a video to YouTube now, you can put your tags on there, all that stuff. If you go to a certain aspect, it almost looks exactly like YouTube. Like, I don't know what they're doing, but
IGTV, when it first premiered, was being marketed like it was going to compete with YouTube.
Yep,
it just hasn't succeeded.
It hasn't. It's more so like the comparison of the PS4 and the Switch is more like secondary to it. It's different.
It's like Google Hangout.
That's
Google. What was that? What was the Google social network thing that didn't work out?
Was it Google Plus?
Google Plus. Google Plus was supposed to compete with Facebook.
Google Plus.
Never happened.
Ain't nobody going for that.
Nah.
So, I mean, I was on board because I was a hipster time. Like, Google Plus is going to be the next thing. Never happened.
I had it basically because YouTube forced me to.
Oh, that's too.
YouTube forced everybody to do it. So, all right. Well, that was the fun topic. I just wanted to go ahead and discuss that with you guys. Have some fun with that. This could be easily a much longer conversation, but I want to respect people's time and not hold people up longer than they have to. But Nick, what games you been playing this week?
Yo, man, Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
been grinding that Dragon Quest. Reviewed Rico. Got another code for Blood Waves and playing that. Madden, 2K. What else? Devil May Cry 5, because Devil May Cry 5 came out last weekend. Been playing a lot of stuff, actually.
You still ain't catch no 2K smoke with me.
I mean, you can come get it whenever you want it, homie.
Oh,
I'm right here for you. I'm here for you, all right? You just let me know when you need it.
Like if you pay
attention, come see me.
You see the work that I put in, dog. If you want the smoke, just let me know.
All right, that's cool, but you poor. I can pay for my work.
Hey, look.
I'm just letting you know.
Wow, that's hard.
I can pay for my work.
Oh, sway.
I'm just saying that's how 2K is, though. Am I right? That's how 2K is, though. Like,
Nick been around me too much. He really talking like a rapper now, you know? I know you used to look like Childish Gambino, but what's really happening, man?
Look,
that was a bar. That was a bar.
That was a whole bar, yeah. I respect it. You still ain't messing with me, but I respect it.
Hey, I'm just letting you know.
You still getting dunked on, it don't matter, but I respect it.
Look, I'm just saying, like, you know how 2K is. You either slave to it or you pay for it, whichever one.
Hey, look, man, just know you can't mess with me, dog. And I say that respectfully, brother.
You know what? We'll just have to find out, Rob. Rob, we'll just have to find out. Rob, we will just have to find out.
We both on Twitch. What you talking?
Look, we'll just have to find out. As a matter of fact, I need you to come with me in the rec league because I need a good point guard or a good guard at least.
I'm ranked in 93. I just dropped 50 on somebody and posted that on IG.
All right, cool.
What it do? I'm nice.
All right. we need to run some Jordan rec because
you guys have any questions for us as we just do some random banter? We got a few minutes. You guys have any questions for us?
I always enjoy the questions. People put the questions in the chat. This
dude Nick just popped in out of nowhere. I was like,
look, I'm sorry. Like things just got popping and things lasted too long.
Got popping. Look at it. It's been around Rob.
Like,
I'm trying to tell you, Nick is a rapper, young. I'm trying to tell you, and I apologize for my influences, but I'm also proud. I'm also proud of it. Like I'm cool with this, yeah. I'm all the way okay with this.
He's all the way okay with that.
I'm all the way okay with it, dog. Like, listen, keep talking like a rapper. Talk your trash, then we're gonna get you in the next Def Jam game. That's what's up. Man.
Yeah,
if we ever get the next Def Jam game, like, that's the one thing we need.
You missed that topic.
Man, I need that. I need that game back. I need that game back. I really do. I need. You know what? Here we're talking. I said this on Twitter. If EA was smart, stop trying to compete with 2K. Keep putting out your whack Madden. Keep putting out your whack FIFA. Bring back Def Jam and bring back NBA Street.
Thank you.
That's all you need to do.
We said the same thing earlier. He said the same exact thing earlier.
All you need to do. What's the over and under of Young Thug being in the next Def Jam game and them having dresses as DLC? I need to know your opinion.
Wow.
I think it would happen if that happened.
I think it would happen. Yeah.
I mean, you play 2K. You know the stuff they got in 2K. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I think they can do that. I mean, obviously, Young Thug, Lil Uzi Vert, definitely candidates for the dress DLC.
Sebastian,
I think they'll have face tattoos as DLC.
Is 6ix9ine gonna be in there?
The guy who lied about showing up on the Chicago block. No,
oh my god!
So. I don't think they're gonna have him associated with anything fighting. I don't think.
Sebastian C just asks, "Do y'all care about backwards compatibility? I feel people want it so much but never use it, or if they use it, they play the game for 5 minutes and never play it again."
No, give me backwards compatibility.
Backwards compatibility is actually no. Okay, let me explain why backwards compatibility is so valuable. Do you see how so many of your favorite YouTubers have a library of games behind them? Being able to play any of those games on one system instead of unhooking the one they want to play that old game is so much easier.
Yes.
Like, but you know what game is worth it?
I know what you're gonna say, dog.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like we all just looking at
Paper Mario.
Waiting for it. It was expected this time. You should have just said like Paper Mario. That would have been better.
Look back. I mean, yeah, Sebastian. I care about backwards compatibility because what Avidan said, and yes, some people will only play it for 5 minutes and be done with it. But you have the options. You have the option. Like I can play Knights of the Old Republic on my Xbox One X without actually having to get an old OG Xbox, plug it in, and play it. It's just right there.
I'll say
so.
This.
Like it's worth it. Because you can just do whatever you want. Options, man. It's a world of options.
Played on my Xbox One X. Yes. Right there.
Barrett X said, anybody play Mass Effect 2? It has a story that is far worse than Anthem.
No, it doesn't.
I don't want
Whoa, Barrett. Chill. No.
That was bold.
No.
That was a bold statement.
You better chill out with that statement.
That is
Am I playing Mass Effect 2 as a story that is far worse than Anthem? No. Stop it. Get out. Don't you disrespect the old BioWare. Don't you disrespect them ever like that. Don't ever do it again. That's all I'm saying.
My man
Nick is triggered.
Somebody over Captain.
Yo, he got me super triggered. And Jakin too, because I know the homie Jake. Me and him are big Mass Effect fans. Me and Jake, shout out to the homie Jake, big Mass Effect fans. And this man over here disrespecting Casey Hudson and all the hard work this man put in all day. Stop it.
Nick
That's all I gotta say about that.
No, like I said, he about to shoot somebody over Captain Shepard. I got a little worried. I was like,
Bear said baited. Hey man, I don't appreciate
looking around like maybe there is this.
It is one of his. All right, can I let me save the day. Let me save the day for a second. Actually, that is his favorite game. He's actually the one who wanted me to do the OST review of Mass Effect 2.
Yes, Jay, and it's my favorite.
That was his request.
What happened to that OST review of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate though?
Yeah,
I mean,
It's gone.
That's what I was about to ask.
Yo, I mean, I don't blame you. Who wants to review 800 plus tracks?
900 plus.
Oh, forgive me.
We never got a contest every day for the songs.
We just do not
just do what I did, cheat, and just give your top 5 and be done with it.
How about this? How about this, guys? Yo, guys, how about this? I got the best idea. No,
I don't like that idea.
I always say no.
We see where Avidan's priorities are now.
Hey, Nicholas got the right question. Where's the Kingdom Hearts 3 movie OST?
When I get to play it again?
Whenever we get tired of watching 45-minute movies after 5 minutes of gameplay.
Oh my
Facts.
gosh.
How dare y'all co-sign? Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that.
Wait. What?
Hey,
Yeah,
Kingdom Hearts 3 is the greatest game I've ever played.
Kingdom Hearts.
Crack.
Next, I need you to fix. I need you to put your facts straight, next, because you're Paper Mario is the greatest game ever.
I know. I never said that.
I need you to figure this one out.
Mario is a great game.
I just need you to stop.
I've never said
Kingdom Hearts 3 the greatest game ever, and
Kingdom Hearts.
It's 2019, dog. You shouldn't be smoking crack. You've seen for like 30 years, if not more, what crack does to people,
I mean, Rob, I've never done a drug in my life.
You ain't never heard of Marion Barry? I'm gonna teach you something about Marion Barry one day, dog.
Whoa. Oh my god.
I'm from DC. I can give you this lesson, yeah. I can give you this lesson. I'm from DC, dog. You gotta leave the crack alone, Holmes. That's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
Crack is whack. Whitney Houston said that.
Yo, NX, you roboted out, NX.
How do it sound?
Yeah, NX is roboting out.
It's the camera. It's fighting back. After all those episodes of not being on camera, the camera's like, no.
The camera said, we want the Joy-Cons back.
Right.
But,
Nicholas is by NX. That's messed up.
Oh, wow.
That's messed up.
You know what happened? The camera was on crack, too.
Yellow Kazoo said, can we introduce ourselves again? We missed it. Well, we're going to actually do outros soon, so that's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess it is.
We're gonna outintroduce ourselves. Let's go, y'all.
Outintroduce. So, outintroducing Rob Regal.
Yeah. It's your man Rob Regal, gaming and culture. As always, representing for gaming and the whole culture around it. Again, that goes for gaming, music, battle rap, mobile tech. You need to talk about it, you come talk to me. We got 4 new videos up in the past 7 days. Make sure you head to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check out the content, leave likes, comments. We about to stay consistent right now, man. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go check out the Patreon page. I just reworked that, so make sure you get involved. You get perks with that. Make sure you holler at the new Crown Gang Discord. We in there all the time, chopping it up. We do what we do. And I'll catch y'all next Friday. Make sure y'all be easy, not sleazy, and make sure you underdig when I'm overlaying on the underlay. Chill Squad, Crown Gang, yeah, though.
That was a mouthful right here, man. I'm proud.
Yeah,
of you.
though. I've been
proud
doing
of
this
you
rap
for that.
thing, dog. I've been doing this rap thing.
I've been doing it for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, that's all good. We working.
How do I sound now?
You sound much better. So, introducing NX Revolution. What's going on, man?
Yeah, NX Revolution on YouTube, on Twitter. I am working on a video. Some of you may have noticed that I've been coughing today. When I am not coughing anymore, I will record the video. I am scripting it. I don't want to be coughing throughout the video, so look forward to that in the coming days.
Guy.
I love the honesty.
What's with the scruff here, my dude?
It's a good look.
I like it. I'm liking that scruff you got on the face there, NX. You looking?
Oh, snap, he does have facial hair this week.
I'm liking it.
I peeped this. I was like, okay.
I was gonna shave earlier this week.
Nah, don't do that. I like it. You just keep it right.
You know,
there.
you're the third person this week I've heard say that.
I'm just saying. Looks.
Thank you, Nick.
Grown man, grown man.
I'm proud of you,
NX
man.
growing a beard revolution.
them finals brought the stress out, made that beard grow. That's what happened.
Okay.
Hey.
But
maybe a little bit longer. Anyways,
next up, even though he was late to the party, great to have him as always. Introducing Nintendo Direct.
Yo, sorry that I was late, y'all. I had some stuff, and when the life of a musician, sometimes things just happen. So
I get it.
We were running a little late, but either way, got here.
That's right. Y'all was shooting a Smack DVD at the church.
Yes.
Yes.
Smack DVD.
Yeah.
Smack DVD. They had Loaded Lux in
This
there.
man over here tripping.
They had Loaded Lux in there. I heard about that. That's what's up.
No, but anyway, so doing that, and I appreciate y'all for having me. You already know to find me: Nintendo Direct YouTube, Nintendo Direct Twitter, Nintendo Direct Twitch, Facebook, Nintendo Direct. All of it is Nintendo Direct. Instagram, Nintendo Direct. I'm trying to get all my social medias going. I'm starting to upload to Facebook and all that stuff. So appreciate you for having me on here. Check it out.
Right.
I just uploaded the review of Rico today, so check that one out as well.
Dude. You are a Chillcast member. What do you mean? Appreciate you having me. Oh, you
look. I'm just saying, bruh. You know, I gotta be away for a little bit, so you know,
Nick,
I don't feel like a regular
permanent member section down there. You're good. Right? They didn't take you out the section yet.
Oh well, then forgive me.
Yeah.
Nicholas, I saw what you said, Nicholas.
What did he say?
No, I saw what you said. He said hashtag DDD needs to die. I saw what you said. You know.
DVD.
DVD.
I mean, we don't put it on DVD, but it's really more for YouTube.
No. He said DDD. DDD.
Oh, DDD. Yo, chill, my guy. No. DDD does not need to die. Why does DDD need to die?
Like King DDD?
Yeah, like King DDD is a staple in Nintendo history.
Yeah, but he sucks.
He's no Toon Link.
Listen. Y'all can catch this work at the stream. And I mean that.
Let me tell you something right now. I might retire from Smash again because I was playing yesterday and today, and I got worked by some dude, and now it's really discouraged me. So we are about to put those sticks away again.
Nick, join me on my adventures in Final Fantasy IX.
I might have to.
No. Start playing Farm together. It's a superior game.
Next we got.
While
he's here.
Okay, I think Avidan, I think it's time for you to do your outro. I think we just.
No. You're player 2.
Painful.
You're player 2. Introducing your player 2. What's going on?
Oh, not a whole lot. So this week, did some fun stuff on the channel. Did a video about Beat Saber and some of the benefits that I've gotten from it personally, and then I did sort of a meta video that kind of really was the result of some of the stuff that I learned from you about that PlayStation video that blew up. That got it's almost 300,000 views at this point, which was exciting as a creator who has never hit numbers like that, but also anxiety-inducing for someone who was not really prepared for that influx of traffic, trolls, and that kind of stuff. So I made a video that I'll drop in the chat here for anybody who experiences some success with their channel outside of the norm.
That was a good video.
Thank you. And that's basically what my channel is all about, is helping other gamers who have channels and improve things like production or YouTube tips and stuff like that. And then also obviously a lot of video game content in between, like the Beat Saber video that I put up and streams and stuff like that. So if that sounds appealing, or if you run a gaming channel, maybe swing by and subscribe. And if it looks totally horrible, don't do that. That would be a horrible idea.
Bad for your health.
You would see it a lot, and that would not be good for you. So thank you.
Sebastian C said DDD players are the type to leave trash in your car when you give them a ride.
Wow.
No, you are mistaken, sir. That would be Pikachu players.
That would be Ganondorf players, but we're not going to go deep into that right now.
That's
Ganondorf, the greatest character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
He's pretty ridiculous.
He's very good.
Kingdom Hearts 3 NX. We don't believe anything you say. Let's go to the next.
Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm serious. That might be the greatest game I've ever played. Of course. I fully admit I have a personal stake in that series.
How do you mute people?
I am extremely biased for the series. I'm okay with admitting that.
How do you mute people when they start talking trash like this? How can I mute you?
You hit that button, you right click. Nope, never mind.
You don't normally do the Chillcast drunk NX, but
Well, I mean, I am 20 years old.
Oh, well, there you have it.
There you go.
He's just doing his thing. There we go.
Last, we got the homie Sincere. How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by, man. Really appreciate it. Always good to have you on.
Listen, I had tears in my eyes like twice from laughing at you. It's always a pleasure, man. It's always a good time. Chillcast is always chill, man. So I appreciate the invite anytime, Avidan. You can catch me on Twitter, sincere_GCG, right here on YouTube at Gold Chain Gamers, Facebook, Instagram, Gold Chain Gamers, pretty much all across the board. Oh, and Twitch, Gold Chain Gamers. So, yeah, man, you know me, I'm random. So I'll have Nothing planned, but I have a lot planned.
I hear that.
Real statement.
This is gonna be a small promo for the Spawncast shirts for you guys. If you haven't got your shirts yet, you can get your limited edition 100th episode shirts right there. And we're going to my outro. Wait, what? Yellow Kazoo, what?
What happened?
She's trolling you, man. There's no way.
I know she is. Dude.
Yeah.
There's no way.
No way.
There's no way.
No way.
No way. Absolutely no way.
No way. That's
I know
troll.
she's not, because she was in my chat talking about how her first console was the Wii. So
Yeah, nah.
Well,
Starter, late bloomer. You never know.
yeah, there's a lot of old people that got the Wii.
Nah.
Oh, y'all gonna act like Wii Fit wasn't moving with the
No,
50
I'm
old?
saying whenever she talked to me in the chat, she made it clear that she had gotten the Wii when she was younger.
I don't know.
I got
And
I don't know, dog. I'm just saying. I saw a lot of 50
'Cause
year olds
dude's not 47.
on Wii Fit.
if
That's all I'm saying.
she is, my life is a lie.
I mean, you know, sometimes you gotta accept that about yourself, Nick.
Maybe.
Like, I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna do my outro before we find out. Oh man, what's happening, people? So this is Avidan. Thank you guys for coming out to the Chillcast. We have this every Friday, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As you guys know, I'm revamping the channel a little bit. So yesterday we did the video discussing on is it worth being a YouTuber in 2019,
Great video,
and we touched on a lot of good points. So if you haven't seen that video is in the on the homepage right now, and we're gonna be doing discussion videos every single Thursday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So other videos will be more weekly based when I decide that I'm ready to put out those types of videos. But for now, you can rely on the discussion video at least every Thursday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So with that, we thank you for watching. We are going to raid somebody. We're going to raid the homie Tether Gaming. This dude is playing Splatoon 2 right now. And, oh wait, no, he was playing Splatoon 2. Never
Refresh.
mind. Never mind.
I got Super Andrew or Tony Turbo. That's who I got. Who you got?
I got
Game Looters are streaming.
I got Game Looters are streaming.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Let's do Game Looters because I see Andrew and
I got
OJ.
Andrew.
I see Andrew and OJ, but both of them like let's just get someone who has under 1,000 subs.
I got the link.
I can go live. No, let me stop playing. I'm joking.
I mean, if you want to go live with more Stanley's Parable,
Yeah, I mean, not today, not tonight. It's hot.
They got
is killing me right now.
They got 4 people watching. He's Dom is playing Pokemon Moon right now. So
Link me up with Game Looters. I need to go over there.
yeah, I'm about to go put the
Yeah,
link.
I haven't been over there.
I posted it in the chat.
You posted in the
Good
chat. All right.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for coming out. We really appreciate you guys, and we're going to do this outro. So you guys know how this works. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most of all, you share this with a friend. This is Avidan, Sincere, Your Player 2, Nintendo Direct, NX Revolution, Rodrigo, and we are out. Peace!